This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE has been ranked as the happiest Arab country in UN's Third World Happiness Report, which placed the country on the 20th spot globally. The UN report ranked the UAE ahead of its neighbours Oman, which was ranked 22, Qatar 28th, Saudi Arabia 35, Kuwait 39 and Bahrain 49. The report said the Swiss are the happiest, followed by Icelanders and Danes, who, with other Scandinavian countries, Norway, Finland and Sweden, also near the top. The UK was ranked 21st, Pakistan 81, Philippines 90, Lebanon 103, Tunisia 107th, Palestine 108th, Iran 110th, Iraq 112th, India at 117th rank and Egypt 135th. The report made a special mention of the UAE for the extent to which happiness and well-being have been made central to the national objectives, particularly the first objective of Dubai Plan 2021, which is to achieve people's happiness. Examining different economic and social factors in 158 countries, the World Happiness Report demonstrated that well-being and happiness are critical indicators of a nation's economic and social development and should be a key aim of policy. Highlighting the importance of well-rooted social factors, the report added that communities and nations are more resilient, and even when natural disasters can add to strength to the community as it comes together in response. The RTA has announced that taxi drivers in Dubai will soon get an accident warning system that will send the drivers a tailgating alert for not leaving enough distance between vehicles. The authority is installing a device called back-off radio on taxis, which will send real-time alerts to the drivers when they are too close to the car in front, as part of a move designed to prevent collisions and improve road safety. According to the RTA, back-off radio collects real-time information that doesn't only warn about tailgating but can also detect speeding and aggressive driving, which can then be analysed by the authority. Yusuf Al-Ali, the CEO of RTA's public transport agency, was quoted in a press statement as saying that the sensors fitted to the front and rear of the car are activated once the taxi reaches a speed of 60 kilometers an hour. If the taxi enters within the safety zone of the vehicle in front, a safety message will be sent to the taxi speaker inside the car. Similarly, if a vehicle approaching a taxi breaches the safety zone, they will receive a message through their own radio. It was also announced that tests on the system will be conducted over the coming weeks, following which a select number of taxis will be fitted with the device. Sharjah Roads and Transport Authority has announced that a section of the Corniche road will be closed from Sunday until the 10th of May, following the launch of the planned roadworks. According to SRTA, the works are part of the 5th stage of Corniche Road Development Project, which means that the road from Central Market Square to the Holiday Inn Hotel will be partially closed until the 10th of May. Engineer Sulaiman Abdurrahman Al-Hajiri, Director of Sharjah RTA for Road Affairs, was quoted in local reports as saying that there is one final stage left of the 6-phase development project, adding that current maintenance work spans 3 lanes which are 10.95 meters wide. It was further revealed that the road will be completely closed down and the traffic will be diverted to one direction only at the parking area in coordination with the Sharjah police. And looking to other news, in an effort to strengthen the regional fashion scene and promote the talent of fashion designers, renowned figures of the fashion industry have announced the establishment of the Arab Fashion Council. Representing 22 countries, the international non-governmental entity will be led by Cavaliere Mario Busselli, chairman of the Italian National Chamber of Fashion, to hold the position as the honorary president of Arab Fashion Council. To celebrate the launch of the Arab Fashion Council, Busselli visited the body's main office, from where board of directors and advisors, fashion ambassadors, together with talents and companies, will devise strategies whilst contributing towards the development of culture by establishing an Arabic fashion system. Among the major projects the new council will be focusing on is the Arab Fashion Week. According to the new president, the council will set the criteria for the designers to be part of the Arab Fashion Week events, which will be held twice a year, representing all the Arab countries under one destination in the presence of buyers and press from around the world.
I believe it is very important for me, this new responsibility, because I am proud of these possibilities to realize a new project is a so important country with many possibilities to grow, because I believe this is the first point necessary for also fashion system, to have a possibilities to increase and grow. I believe in Italy we have the example of the quality and the creativity of a pipeline from textile to fashion to finished good. I believe the Arabian Fashion Council have the same mission. You have to start from your culture, your history. This is always necessary to have something original. But starting from this to go to the new trend in a very modern way. This is the unique possibilities to have Sussex and to have a big series to produce. Not copy. If you copy, you don't realize nothing interesting. You have to start from your history and to go in the new trend.
Spanish photographer Fernando Manso has displayed his latest photographs in an exhibition titled Lux Oxidada, featuring 27 of his photographs for the first time in Dubai. On this occasion, Fernando Manso said that he considers himself to be a romantic photographer, and this is one of the reasons why he likes to use an old antique camera. Talking about the power of patience, the Spanish photographer said that observance is the key to photography, and often he waits for several weeks or even months to take one single photograph. Unveiling secrets about his style of photography, Manso added that his long exposures promotes a feeling of solitude in his images, and quite often he leaves the film negatives outside, exposed to the elements, in order to achieve a more vintage effect. Sharing more details, Manso said that he prefers shooting early in the morning or late in the evening in order to access soft lights. The photographer said that although he always has an idea of how he wants a picture to come out, at times he doesn't get to see the end result till many weeks or months later, when he returns to his processing lab. Traveling extensively, both as a commercial photographer and as an internationally exhibited artist, Manso is well known for his portrayals of quiet landscapes and architectural structures throughout Europe, North America, Asia and the Middle East. The Madrid native will be showcasing his exhibit of visual images at Rira Gallery DIFC until the 30th of April.
I travel a lot with my camera, and sometimes I spend more than 1 month, and if nothing happens, I don't take any picture. So only I take pictures when I told you before I feel in my heart. First of all, I study a little bit about the country, about the light, about when is the best moment to take the pictures. And then is when I go with my camera and I expect it very soon in the morning, and I have a lot of patience to see what happens. Sometimes I can stay 12 or 13 hours waiting for something happens on the sky. Sometimes something happens, sometimes not. I don't take the picture.
Lux Oxidada, in English we can call it a photo being rusted or rusty. I love the fact that he exposes his film negatives out in the open with so many other elements to get this effect before he prints the photos out. And if you go closer up to his artworks, you will see it as if it's a painting and not a photograph.
And finally, in the bulletin, His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, the Minister of Youth, Culture and Community Development, has attended the opening of the second edition of the 10-day Children's International Film Festival 2015, which is featuring 120 films in 50 languages and from 60 countries. Addressing a number of local and international student filmmakers at the Madinah Theatre in Dubai, His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan said that the festival reflects UAE's spirit of cultural exchange and believes that this forum will help inspire the creative talent of a number of Emirati and international students. Talking about the festival, the director of CIFF, Deepak Jain, said that the festival is a non-profit annual event consisting of 2 sections, filmmaking competition and international films, and the aim is to provide a platform to local and international talent to showcase their filmmaking craft to a wider audience. Event organisers added that the festival, being held in collaboration with Dubai Film and TV Commission and taking place at Vox cinemas across the UAE until the 2nd of May, will also feature 53 films made by school students in the UAE and 67 films submitted from overseas participants. It was later added that a special team of CIFF conducted several filmmaking workshops in schools across the UAE and trained a total of 2,316 students prior to the event. Also in attendance was the famous Bollywood star Anil Kapoor, who advised student filmmakers to work hard and show persistence to make it in the film industry.
I think this is not just for the local talent, but it is also for global talent. But primarily speaking, purely for the local talent, it's a platform where if people have filmmaking talent, they can come, they can participate, they can showcase their talent, their craft to the whole world. Because winning movies from our festival go to so many festivals across the world: Australia, Spain, Italy, France, Kenya, US. So it's really becoming a sort of a network of, a global platform where people can come, collaborate, and showcase their whole skill. So it's going to help a lot as far as the local talent is concerned.
I'm really happy that it finally premiered the first time. I've never written a movie before, so this is my first time. So I'm actually nervous, but I'm really excited to finally written the movie the first time. So I felt great about that.